KwaZulu-Natal police are on high alert this weekend after a voice note emerged that's threatening violence. The province has confirmed that police officers will be deployed in large numbers to deal with acts of crime. For more on this, let's speak to Brigadier Jay Naicker, who's spokesperson for police in KwaZulu-Natal. Brigadier, very good evening to you. Always good to speak to you. Give us an idea of what exactly is said in this voice note.
Well, there was various voice notes indicated that have been circulating over the a week or so, indicating that an event will be taking place in Durban and all sorts of criminality will be taking place. So the organizers of the event unfortunately only met with the city on Thursday, where they were seeking permission to hold this event in Durban. And we were informed on Friday by the eThekwini municipality that they had turned down that application for a number of reasons, including the fact that the organizers had not secured the use of the Dudula mini park in Durban from the Department of Parks and Recreation. They also were mobilizing people via WhatsApp groups and so forth, and they could not give the city an exact account of how many people they're expecting to attend. And also the concerns that the city had with regards to the voice note, which was threatening violence and all sorts of criminality, given the fact that there's a number of events that's taking place tomorrow in the city that could also be impacted if they allow this event to go ahead.
The event in question, are you referring to the plans by Operation Dudula to bring the movement to KZN this weekend?
Yes, there was an event planned for the Dudula mini park for Sunday, but as I indicated, the organizers were busy mobilizing people when they had in fact not even got permission from the city to hold the event. And
the voice note or voice notes that you're worried about, have they been linked directly to anyone from Operation Dudula, or is this now a rather mischievous third party that's taking advantage of the situation?
Look, we don't know. There's a number of voice notes that are circulating, and those we will be investigating. Some of them we know are fake voice notes because they have been circulating for a while, and that always happens when people resort to this sort of platform to mobilize people. Opportunists will obviously take advantage and try and cause panic. But we're extremely concerned, and we are investigating the sources of this voice note also.
You said there are a number of events planned for Durban or KZN tomorrow. What are those events?
Well, the city will have, on any given day, a number of events, but I think the most concerning is we have quite a few by-elections that are taking place tomorrow.
And just to recap on the Operation Dudula march or event that was planned for tomorrow in KZN, that is off the table because permission was not granted, right, to hold march?
Absolutely. The municipality turned down the application, and the organizers of that event were informed in writing by the municipality.
KZN, as we know, bore the brunt of much of the violence and looting that rocked this country in July last year. The bulk of the more than 350 people who died or were killed were in KZN. How much do you worry about such voice notes circulating and the potential, wherever they may come from, to lead to a repeat of what we saw last year?
We're very concerned, Tambekile, and that is why our police officers are on standby. We just once again want to caution and educate our citizens. Whenever this happens, people start circulating voice notes, and everybody that receives it just recirculates it. And that causes a problem because a lot of people take opportunity just to cause panic. And so we're just asking people to refrain. I mean, anybody who's organizing an event, for example, there's a number of platforms, including the media, that we can use to mobilize people. And we're asking people not to use WhatsApp and other platforms because those things just can, just escalate. And a lot of people, as I say, just use these platforms to create panic also.
Is there an active pursuit of the people behind these voice notes by police in KZN? And I wonder how easy that would be even to track down these people or a person, given that these would be voice notes that have now been shared thousands of times, if not tens of thousands of times already.
Yes, it will be very difficult, but it's important for us to try and track down the people that are behind these voice notes. So, like I said, we are going to investigate the source of these voice notes also, and that is why we're asking people not to circulate them, because, as you say, thousands of people could have received these voice notes and circulated them.
Brigadier Jay Naicker, good to speak to you, sir. Thank you for your time.